That's where try pressing any of the. Oh my goodness! Try reading chat, Tiger J. Try reading chat after you totally screw up. Okay, here we go. Whoa. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Cool. And this is a procedural generated artist. Check this out. That's nice. This is a perfect segue for me to talk about some art and some artists that we're bringing in. I like it, man. I like that. Whoa, look at this. Look at that. There's certain games that I really, really enjoy for parties, and when I have people over at the house that you can just type stuff into. Terry Kavanaugh has a game that I really like on his website. His website's Distractionware. I'm a really, really big fan of his. He's kind of one of the reasons I started getting into making games recently, like the second time in my life that I got into it. So very, very important to me is his work. He also makes a music. I'm going all over the place now talking about Terry and not your game. I'm so sorry, LJRadio. This is cool though. I mean, I can kind of talk while I do it. I'm gonna go somewhere with this. What was that? I thought I saw something in there. Man, this is just. Everybody should come and check this out. Like, whoa, is that, dude? I mean, hold up, we're screenshotting this. This is actually gonna be art. This is gonna be, whoopsie. All right, here we go. Probably saw, I screenshot positive feedback from people, which is probably what that was on Snagit here. There we go. So yeah, this is Cable Nexus screenshotting you from the chat. I'm working on a trailer for the channel for the show, and so I quite often will screenshot positive stuff. I also had a friend on Facebook who is pregnant, and she was posting a picture of her mom talking to the baby, and I made this joke for her, which she appreciated. And now I know that she's probably going to really appreciate that it was on my stream, but pretty funny. So I'm going to actually take that and do something with it, though. This is my work of art. Thank you so much. LJRadio, really awesome, cool stuff. One thing I'm trying to work on is like talking to the camera and not into the chat screen, but totally sweet. Definitely check out his game. It's on my list for March 12th. And if you haven't been in the chat yet, you can type in pound game list, and that'll give you the list of the games. This is in the episode 5, so it's the March 12th show. Because today's March 12th, right? So let's talk a little bit about this game and what I like about it. Because you'll run into people that are say, well, if you can't win, you can't lose, then it's not a game, right? It's more of like an interactive media or a nice toy. You look at even my reviews for Movie Game Jam, and I left reviews like that also. It's more of a multimedia experience than a game, because there's no way to win, lose, score points, what we typically think of as a game, even though it may be made with like a game engine. Now that doesn't mean that this isn't an awesome thing. Just whether or not it's an actual winnable type of media makes it a little bit different. This is a type of art, though, what you've made here, and I think that it's really, really cool. And it's something that I would put up probably when I have like parties here at my house, that I'll put up on a projector, and have it running, and people that are here and, you have a couple drinks and they hang out and we're talking, they can go over and then like hit some stuff on the keyboard and start making their own art. Like, that is like the perfect experience for this type of a project that you've created. It's one of those kind of, if you can get this out like on a TV at an art center or in a museum or someplace, and like go and try to network and meet some people and take this and show them what you've made and show them how easy it is for you to like set this up on a laptop or on a projector or somewhere out in public where people can experience this type of media, you're going to give them a way to experience art and design, and you're going to give them a unique moment in their life that they will never have if they never get to experience it. So I really try to encourage you to take this out further and get other people to experience it. And I'll do the same thing. I am having a party here on the 15th of April, I think, and we'll have it up on the projector, and I'll try to stream or give you a recording of it, and it should be pretty fun. So I think that this is really awesome, man. Just definitely, share it in different ways. Now, and then on the other side, if you wanted to try to turn this into a game, you could come up with certain styles of art criticism and look into types of focal points. There's actually a game like this. I can't think of the name of it. It's an indie game off the top of my head, where you create art and you submit it to art critics and they judge it, and then it's like a career mode. You could make a game like that where you're creating abstract art and then you submit it to different styles of critics. And different styles of critics and art critics, if you look at it, there are different ways to critique art, and there are different things to look at with color schemes, focal points. Is it monochromatic? Like, is he using different types of color scales? You can get into color theory. You can get into all sorts of stuff. So you could take this in a different direction than what I said the first time, and you could go and look at, how this might apply in a game, and then start to build a game around what you've created in a different sense. So you have, and there's probably a third direction you could go with this, or a fourth one, and I'm just not saying it because I'm only one person and I'm not the designer. Like, this is your thing. This is your game. These are just suggestions from me, and always keep that in mind. Like, I'm not trying to drive your design or your choices. I'm just giving you what I think. So really, really awesome. We're gonna jump off now and go to the next thing in the list. Let's